It's never a good idea to fight someone's dog, but you're in for some real trouble if that dog happens to have 3 heads and belong to the Greek god of death. Torment of Hades, Episode 2 in the Fate of Atlantis story arc for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, launches on June 4th, contrasting sharply with the carefully managed beauty and seething rebellion of the first episode, Fields of Elysium. Torment of Hades presents an underworld where the dead have abandoned all hope, and begins with Alexios or Cassandra tussling with Cerberus at the gates of the underworld. Victory, it turns out, leaves you deep in debt to Hades himself.
So find another dog.
You find another dog!
The dead need your help too, mainly because your actions unleashed a horde of ghostly criminals from the pits of Tartaros, who you'll hunt down and eradicate in key locations across the map. Before taking them on, you'll need to find and activate nearby Tartaros rifts, magical circles that make some of them vulnerable, but also drop you to half health. In addition to these new phantom threats, you'll once more contend with the glowing Isu soldiers and metal colossi introduced in Fields of Elysium. As before, these troops are far tougher than any rank-and-file soldiers you'll meet in Greece, able to wield powerful supernatural attacks that can deal massive damage, knock you off your feet, and stop you from using your abilities in combat. Looking for an even bigger challenge? Hades also wants you to recruit 4 champions straight out of Greek myth: Perseus, Achilles,
Put down your weapons, or die!
Agamemnon, and the mighty Heracles. And you'll need to defeat them before they'll agree that, yes, maybe their eternities would be better spent guarding the Underworld's gates. The Underworld is home to a much rougher crowd than Elysium, and you can expect to see more familiar faces than before. Some of them are looking for help or redemption, but most of those faces are ones you've stabbed, and they're out for payback.
That was the hired killer who tried poisoning the politicians in Athens.
The most dangerous of your old foes join the aforementioned champions on the roster of the Fallen, which takes the place of the mercenary rankings. Beating these old enemies is essential to earning the powerful and macabre armor of the Fallen, which is as useful as it is stylish.
You look fabulous.
In addition to exuding post-mortem realness, this 5-piece armor set is your key to places that are supposed to be off-limits to the living, which means some quests will be effectively walled off until you track it all down. For maximum spookiness, as well as big damage boosts, be sure to pair the armor of the Fallen with the cursed legendary weapons you earn from beating Fallen champions. Torment of Hades can also add some new, divinely enhanced abilities to your arsenal. Like Elysium, the Underworld hides 3 Keeper's Insights, and finding them lets you power up some of your existing skills to become something completely new. The Devastating Shot skill can become Artemis's Trickery, which lets you create traps with your arrows that deal 250% hunter damage. Vanish becomes Chronos Time Shift, which launches you into the air, freezes time for 3 seconds, and lets you rain down arrows with hunter abilities or transition into a Leap of Faith Ground Smash, all of which deal crit damage. Finally, your trusty Second Wind healing ability becomes Ares' Last Breath, which gives you 10 seconds of invulnerability, cancels any fire or poison effects, automatically parries every melee attack, and gives you back 5% of any damage you deal as health. Torment of Hades is available as part of the Season Pass or for players who purchase the Fate of Atlantis story arc separately. To start it, you'll need to be at least level 28 and have finished Fields of Elysium, as well as the Between Two Worlds questline and the Heir of Memories Lost Tales of Greece quest. If you haven't met those conditions, you can also jump straight into Fate of Atlantis with a special shortcut option that starts you out at level 52 with preset abilities and resources, although you won't be able to carry that progress over to your main game save or earn achievements. There's a lot to discover amid the twisted wreckage of the Underworld, and you can start plundering its ruins and unraveling its mysteries on June 4th.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, available now.